All right, so today I'm at a new little stream that I've never fished before. I was going to do some fly fishing, but yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. So, old man's up there getting his boots on. So I'm going to come down here and we got there's a little fish in this little drainage here. Get a few casts in. See what we can get. Today's going to be a catch and release day. And yeah, supposedly this little stream's got wild browns and wild brook trout. So, native brook trout, I'm going to add. So we'll get her started here with just a little jiggly jig. Boop. I got a feeling that the biggest fish we're going to catch is going to be like 3 inches, 4 inches. It's going to be little guys. Alright, so basically what it seems like we're going to try is we're going to start the bridge up here and work our way downstream. Because we know downstream, almost to the next bridge is state-owned land. So that's fine. Upstream, not so much. So, just fish along the way. Update time. So we fished that little stream. Other than the one trout I saw, my father had one hit. That was it. And we decided to check out another part of that area, another stream in that area, that I guess is a feeder stream to the one we fished. And the feeder stream actually looked like it had more water in it, but it looked like the same thing, just a lot of long riffles, a few small little holes. And we're like, eh. So we drove into Allegany State Park, and this is a stream that's not on any of my fishing maps, but it's on the Allegany State Park map. My father has fished it before. From here down to where he's going to park is about a mile. And he says he's caught a lot of little brook trout. So I brought my fly fishing stuff. I don't think I'll be actually casting flies. I think it'll be more of a tenkara, just sort of dipping it in the holes kind of stuff. And as I got out of the car, I was attacked by mosquitoes. They're everywhere. So I might, oh, that looks like a good hole right there. All right, that doesn't look too terribly bad. So I guess I'll start with just a little nymph, and we'll go from there. All right, well, I thought I was recording, and it appears I was not. But this is a native brook trout here. Oops, whoop, oh, jeez. No, get in there. Oh, whew. As long as he got back in the water, that's all that matters. And he did. Went back off into his home. Anywho, the camera I thought was recording when I got him. He was underneath this rock, right there. He came out, hit my fly about 4 or 5 times, and then he finally took it. Got a hook set, had him, and then flopped off there. But he's in the water, went back to the rock, so good release. Going right between those trees, right in that area, is a beaver. Walking downstream, they built a beaver lodge. I don't know where this beaver was, but I looked up and there was a beaver. I think I'm about done with this stream. From what my father says, fix the camera there. From what my father was saying, once you get down to about this part, it gets swampy. Obviously, there's beavers, and the trout fishing just goes to poop. Let me see if I can As you can see, there's beaver cuttings. Don't know if I can get them for you. He's right there. I wonder if I keep walking forward if he slaps his tail. Oh, there you go. That's what he was doing. Nibbling on a tree. Keep dangling my fly as I go, though. There's trout above it. There's trout down here. So. Oh! There's a frog. Started me there for a moment. Let me go across the old creek here. Yoink. Yeah. Alright, so right over there, there's a hole under there that beaver dove into. So they got a shelter, a house if you will, under, down in this area. They dug out a little burrow for themselves. Made this pool, which I don't see any fish, but I do see a lot of frogs. I mean, a trout will take a frog if it really wants to. Yeah, I'm getting nibbled all over by mosquitoes. Well, there's the dam, as you can see. Blocking up the stream, so it's good to see beavers back. They've used to be millions of them, and obviously they were trapped out, and they've been brought back and protected, and now they're back everywhere. Really, they're a nuisance animal almost. All right, it's time to go. There's mosquitoes everywhere, so I'm leaving. All right. So we're on our way home, but we decided to stop at one more stream before we got back home. This is not in Allegany State Park anymore. So give it another shot, see if we can get some trout. I believe there might be some stalkers as well as, oh geez, right into the bush. First cast. I believe there would be both stalkers and native trout in here. So that's better. Just gonna see if we can't caught something there. Oh, probably that stick. Got our second fish of the day here. Got a nice little wild brown trout. Not native to North America, but they have established themselves here. It's nice little wild brown. So he was up here. Oops. Not much there, but it was right in that area. Ah, spinner's coming in all fouled up. Brown trout are one of these species that, like I said, aren't native. Came over from Europe. But have established here in North America, and particularly here in, oh, geez, that was another one. Particularly here in New York. I believe New York was the first place to successfully, successfully release them and have breeding populations. But, not a bad eating fish. That was a little guy. So he would be, son of a gun. Did it again. A little small for what I'd be keeping, but today's not keeping day. Today's a catching and releasing day. So try to use lures on those days that they don't swallow the bait, get stuck down their throat. It helps them survive a bit better. So my father, I think he went the other way. So we'll head back down, go up a bit more, and then we'll head back down. Now, this is all public fishing here, where we're at. There's not really any places I don't fish when I come home that's not public in some sort. Now those streams that I fished, well, that's unusual. Those streams that I fished where I kept the trout, from trout fishing part 1 and part 2, those are, one of those is public land, one of those was private. The first one was private, but the people that own that land are okay with people fishing it. Oh, no, that's weed. Sure is. As I explained in that video, I do believe that, I explained it, that my relatives used to own part of that property. So, we know those people, and they said we could fish there. But they also don't post their land, so it's fishable for anybody that, you know, knows where I'm talking about. As is this stream and a couple others. All public. This one actually has 3 New York State fishermen parking signs along the road and fishermen pull-offs. So as long as you got that and there's signs along the stream, I'll see if I can find one that say public fishing access, you can be good. If anyone ever gives you any landowner ever says, hey, this is my property, the New York State DEC game wardens will come out and, yeah, give them a talk to, whatnot. But do read your regulations before you just go into any stream. All right, so I found one of the public fishing signs that the state of New York puts up on public fishing streams. So if you see that sign, you're good to go. Basically, you're allowed to be in the stream and the immediate banks of the stream. You're not allowed to go onto other people's, they can't jump fences and stuff like that. So it's a pretty good deal. Other places like the Adirondack State Park, Catskill State Park, Allegany State Park, pretty much everything is, most things are public. And if it's not, there'll be posted signs. So all right, new plan. Damn. These trees. I tried on a Trout Magic. It gives me not as many hooks to get snagged in. And I think I scared that trout off, so that's where I want it. That's where I wanted it originally. I just think I scared all the fish off, so I don't think it's gonna, that's not a terrible cast. I think it's really gonna matter all that much. Oh, 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 we got one. We got one. Oh, he's on it. God damn it. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, damn, he's on another branch. Gosh dang it. Too many branches. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Oops. I'm filming? I am filming. Look at that. That brown. Nice, another nice brown trout. So we'll let that guy go. There he goes. All right. As my time closes in here in West Virginia before I got to go back, or time closes in here in New York before I got to go back to West Virginia. Just had to climb out of that stream. Some extremely thick mud. Anywho, gotta get to the road. I think I'm on private property, so let's get back to the road, shall we? All right, I'm up on the road. We're good. 2 more browns, 1 brook trout on the day. Hooked a few more. They got off. It happens. Whew. It's gonna pour supposedly tonight, so that's both a good thing, bad thing, and they need rain. Need rain here, but fishing wise, I mean, today's Wednesday. Thursday is pretty much shot because it's supposed to pour. Friday morning. Is that my? No, that's car. Friday morning it's supposed to rain too. I mean, maybe do a bit Saturday. No. Do a bit just around where my parents live. I don't know. Maybe go back to Lake Erie or whatnot. But outside of that, I think my fishing in New York is done, at least for this vacation. Whew. Bit of a walk. So sorry if it's bumpy, but it is what it is. All right, that'll do it from here. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, share, you know, all that good stuff. All right, have a good one.